Give thanks. The most common thing I hear is, "I'm so out of shape, where do I even begin?" And make no mistake about it, it begins with you showing up. And then you start with walking forward and backwards in 10-minute increments until you can do it for at least a half an hour. Be gentle with yourself, but move continuously for the time allotted. The key here is to be consistent and do this every day. These training principles are common to Taiji and Bagua. After 3 weeks, we want to change to a different training routine. You need to learn several of them and be able to mix them up. You have to commit to a regimen of daily practice. Every day you want to challenge your static and your dynamic balance. The static training, stand on one leg, start where you are and work towards doing it for 2 minutes on each leg. The dynamic balance training really started with walking backwards, and there's lots of other movement drills. 2 to 3 times a week, want to work with your leg strength and hip flexibility, and this is traditionally done with Ma Bu, the horse stance. You only go down as far as you can keep your spine straight, and it's a function of letting go in the hip joint as much as it is a function of leg strength. Everyone needs breath work, and that's why Taiji Ruler is so central to what we do here. Now we can combine sunrise practice with leg strength and breath control. Oh, my favorite things. For folks in their 40s or younger, I would add sit to stand and circle walking to this. Circle walking is a really important part of recovery from injury or chronic illness, even if it's just practice for 10 minutes at a time. Higher levels of training lead to some really fascinating places athletically, and I've been really privileged to be able to learn and practice these for a long time. As much as I do love this straight sword practice, what has come to be the most interesting aspect to me is the fact that it generates this entire seated practice using the ruler. There's a profoundness to this kung fu of the wrist that it's hard to talk about, but you know it when you feel it. What you do repeatedly is your priority. Whatever you're not changing, you're choosing. Your patterns don't really lie. At some point, we all have to take a really honest look at how much we're contributing to our own suffering.